What's going on, fam? This is Thanh. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a unboxing, review, and installation on this Thule Epos 2 bike rack with lights. I just recently installed my tow hitch, and I'm going to install this onto my car. We got a camping trip coming up soon for the family, and I want to share with you my experience of installing this, but also share with you some of the pros for why I picked up this particular bike rack. There's many bike racks on the market, obviously, but I got this for a few particular reasons. This is a little bit more on the pricier end because of some of these additional features. And so I'll go ahead and unbox it now, and I'll take you through it, okay? Like that's everything in the box. All right, so this is what the bike rack looks like right out of the box. You can see that it's still zip tied. When I reference the lights, it does come with a 4-pin connector to hook this up to your car, so that way you can also have control of the brake lights and turn signals coming out of this bike rack. On this side, this is what I'm talking about. This is the lights right here once we fold them down. The package you'll see here is the license plate frame for the third license plate. If you did want to mount this right here, so that way your license plate is still visible if you have multiple bikes that are hooked up and yours is actually blocked. There's a little wire right here to hook it up and a couple bolts to put it right there. We'll open this up in a second here. Also, what you can see here is the ease of lugging this thing around. You got the rollers right down here where you can drag it, and for accessibility it does have a handle right here that makes it easy to lift it up and down, so I like that as well. So really all you have to do when you're actually loading this up, this is a 2-inch receiver right here, plugs right into my OEM Toyota hitch. So taking this out, we'll have to do this anyways. It'll plug in right in there. For this, we'll just pull this down, and then I'll mount it up. What's really cool here is this locking mechanism right here. Once you engage it, this lock right into here. It'll be cinched in there. But then you also have this lever right here, which is really cool because without the key, you cannot loosen this at all. So that's another security mechanism right here. But I'll show you once we do insert the key, and you can actually twist this so that way it becomes very tight in the receiver right here. This is just to show you where the mounting points are. There are going to be certain areas within the bike frame that they'll let you put on the arm bar, and when it comes to the wheels, there's only one area of the rear tire of the wheel that they recommend that you put the mast or the arm bars on. Otherwise, the other 3 points will be right on the frame. Points that you don't want, because it's not as secure, is anywhere in those 3 boxes right there. Alright, so since this particular version of the Epos 2 comes with the lights that hook up to the brake lights and the turn signals, it also comes with an illuminated license plate frame as well. So this is what we'll be installing right here. It does come with a light, looks like LED light switch right here, And this is what this wire is for right here. So first thing we'll do is connect this. Here. There you go. Once it clips in, then we take the license plate frame, and it should just snap and tab in right on the back right here. There you go. This is now solid and in place right here, and this is where, when you're driving at night, the LED lights right here will illuminate the license plate frame, the third license plate, if you decide to install it right here. This kit also comes with the necessary bolts and a specialized Allen wrench to install 2 of these bolts right here into the bike rack itself. So let's go ahead and do that right now. There we go. Let's go ahead and mount this up. It's really cool because there's a little handle right here that you can lift it up. It's really easy. So first thing we have to do, get your keys ready. And first thing we have to do is bend down the receiver until you hear it click. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and feed it right into the receiver hole, but we have to lift this lock out, right? So lift it up. You'll notice there it's locked in, but it's still loose. You'll see that there's a lock right here. You cannot take this lock out unless you have the key. So by sticking the key in, turn it, you can then dislodge this, and you guys go down a little bit lower. And down here, to be able to get this tight, you just have to turn this until it's cinched up tight. Now these wheels might get in the way and lifting up, but what you can do is pull it out and then lock it back in like this. So pull it out and then just crank it. So it's not a big of a nuisance, but this is how you can cinch it good. And then you notice now that sucker's in there good, right? And once you got it cinched down pretty good, now this is nice and tight. Pull this out and it'll just make it loose. Fold it up. You can angle this back in right into the hole. And then we'll lock it up. There you go. Now this is locked into place. And then there you have it. This is securely mounted up. And just to get it ready, you'll fold this down. And then we'll get this ready for the bikes. Right here, you'll have one control arm mast right here for this tray. Come in a little bit here. You have another mast arm right here for this tray. And let's go ahead and put on 2 bikes so you can see how this works. While I'm at it, here's what I'll also do. Use this to hold in the 4-pin wiring harness. So if you scroll in, zoom in a little bit, plug this out. This comes with it. This whole unit comes with the Epos 2, the lights, 4-pin connector. And on my Highlander, I have a 4-pin right here as well. That's what it looks like. And this is the 4-pin on the car. Plug it right in. Make sure none of the metal is exposed. You're good to go. Here's the brake lights. Here's when I hit my hazard lights. Is that working? And then the lights down here, you can see that they're blinking too. Let me do left turn signal, right turn signal. Left turn, then right turn, then brake. Cool. I got one of my mountain bikes that I'll be bringing to the camping trip right here. So first thing you'll need to do is pull up the mounting masts, and you'll see that they'll have a strap right here. The strap is really cool because it has metal in it, so it makes it harder to cut. And this can ratchet up, and this can, have some flexibility this way. This, well, I'll show you, based on the instructions where they want us to mount this. But this is an aluminum bike I have here, so it's fairly light. Take this out of the strap right here for the wheels and get this ready. And all we do is just lift it up and lay it down on the tray right here. You see it lays right here, and it lays right here. Now for this strap, what they recommend is to either install this so that way it's gripping any parts of the frame right here, not on the front wheel, but if you do the rear wheel, only right here. You do not want to go outside. So for where I want to put this, I will probably see if it goes this way. Make it go right up here, so all the way up to the top. Take this, feed it right into the loop right here, and you'll see it ratchet on the other side. Once it ratchets in, there's a lever on the top here. See this lever right here? Feed it in, pull it up, and it'll ratchet in. Once it's ratcheted in, then you take the key, lock it, push down, turn it. So now you can't push it up. There we go. Now for this bike, there's only two last things to do, which is to get this strap right here for the two wheels. Click here. And we're gonna go right here. Turn the latch, feed it in. Right, then pull it up. So it's nice and cinched in. I'm gonna do the other side next. Take this latch. Same thing. We'll feed it through here. Really cool, really simple. So when we zoom back out, it's nice and secure in place. We're going to pull this out right here. Pull this out, and we'll pull this mast up as well. Make sure not to hit. Actually, let's do this. We'll bring this up. Little tiny bike. Load it right into here. And for here, I think what we'll do is probably angle it to the frame right here. See right there? Feed it right through. And crank, 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 crank until this is nice and tight. So all you do is lock that. We'll secure this wheel. Crank, crank. Come back on this side. Secure this other wheel. Crank, crank. There we go. We got 2 bikes loaded up. And we are ready for our camping trip. So what I really like about this is the fact that the mast pivot, which is this bar here and this bar here, is height adjustable to the frame itself. And the fact that these straps, especially here and here, you can see that there's metal woven in, so you can't just cut it off as easy, right? If you're thinking about the size of the bikes that will fit on this bike rack, based on the information, the wheel. See, this is a smaller wheel compared to this one. It can range anywhere from 16 up to 29 inches for the size of the wheel, and you can see right here that it'll definitely fit. As for maximum capacity for this bike rack, you can even put a heavier e-bike up to 75 pounds. So you can have a bike that's just 75 pounds, or if you want to do 2 bikes like I'm doing, the max load is 140 pounds for the max load capacity. So between my 2 bikes here, it's well below that, and we are good to go for the camping trip. Now, you might be wondering, now that it's installed, why if I need to get access to my rear lift gate, right? If I try to open it, then it's going to hit my bike. So another key feature about this is you have this little pedal right here, right? And this pedal allows you to step down like this, push it in, and then lift this out, and then lean it down this way, and then you can come back over here. You can have access to the back. Close it when you're done. Linking it back up a little bit. And all you have to do is come back over here and then push this back in place. And you hear a little lock, it's locked in place. And there you go. You are good to go. So there you have it. A quick unboxing, a quick installation, and I'll review this once I take this to the camping trip. I'm going to record some footage and I'll include this in the video for you as well. But so far, I like the ease of use, I like the accessibility. This thing is super lightweight to be able to lift up with one hand and put down, even with a guy with lower back problems. And it's really easy to install this right into the 2-inch receiver. I love the features that I just demonstrated for you, especially hooking up to my 4-pin wiring harness to be able to activate these lights right here. I'll see what I can do to get the 3rd license plate, but putting it right here, but also having it illuminated at night, it just increases the visibility, so that way if I'm traveling at night, I want cars that are following behind me to see it as well. Judgment will be out once I actually drive this on the road and see if I feel any differences with the back weight and when I'm cornering and things of that nature. I'll report back my findings after I come back from my camping trip. Until then, I'll see y'all soon. this back up. Unplug the 4-pin connector. I'll just wrap it to here for now. Let's unlock this and loosen it up. Really easy. Once you get it to this point, then you can just turn it. See it already getting loose. Alright, so remember, the wheels are right here. There are no wheels on this side, so if you want to avoid scratching it, all you have to do at this point, hold the handle right here. Make sure you pull this bar out so that way it's not in that hole anymore. And there's a special lever right here. You push this down right here. When you push this down, it disengages the lock right here, which allows you to swing this up. This lever, what you'll have to do is push down and then angle this up. If you do it like this, it'll make it a lot more easier to be able to lay it down like this without scratching it. So once you lay it down, you can pull this part, pull it back up. There you go. Transport this off. We're done.